My dead grandma called me during my intense edging session. I just discovered her horrifying secret. My grandma Michaela was a wonderful woman. She was funny, kind, and voluntarily plucked my grandpa's ass hairs during our family reunions. She volunteered to help the nuns feed the homeless and taught underprivileged children how to read. Her funeral was absolutely packed. She'd arranged it so that the funeral was much more like a little party than a mourning affair, with sunflowers everywhere and trap music and chocolate cake. Yes, she planned her own funeral. She'd taken a long time to die. Bone cancer. She just sort of wasted away. We had her cremated and spread her ashes over her favorite sunflower hill. About a month later, I was in the middle of my edging session when I received a strange call from Grandma. "How you doing, kiddo?" She laughed through the receiver. "Who is this?" I said, even though I knew. "Why, it's just your old grandma. Are you busy?" "Nah, I'm just watching TV." "You got a boyfriend over?" she whispered conspiratorially. "No, girlfriend," she whispered even quieter. I laughed. "Still no, Grandma." She really thought I'd turn straight within that next month. "Nope, I still love dudes." We talked for about 20 minutes. She asked me how grad school was going and how my parents were and whether I was still a climate change activist. She told me she loved me and I told her I loved her, and then she said goodbye and hung up. I don't know why I never breached the subject of her death. I guess maybe I was scared I'd wake up from this strange reality. I made myself a cup of coffee and sat in front of my blank TV, crying for a couple hours. There were a lot of different emotions surging through me. Happiness, love, grief, fear, unease, and a lot of confusion. My grandma was Catholic, and she always believed in heaven. I ended up edging for 3 more hours and fell asleep on my couch. When I woke up the next day, I was convinced the whole thing had been a dream. 5 days later, I'm at my job and my cell phone rings. It's an unlisted number. I have a freezing feeling in my stomach, so I pick it up. "Hiya, kiddo," my grandma said cheerily. "Hi, Grandma. I'm not bothering you at work, am I?" No, I'm not doing anything important. You're still getting enough iron in your diet, I hope. I worry about you." "Yeah," I said. I took a deep breath. "Grandma, can I ask where you're calling from?" "Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about it." "Please," I said. "Please tell me you're somewhere nice." "Oh, kiddo, I'm surrounded by people I love. It's a good crowd. Don't worry about me." "Honey, why are you crying?" "Don't cry. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy for you, and I miss you." "Well, next time I see you, you'll get a big hug, okay? Sweetheart, are you still having trouble with money?" "It's not a big deal," I replied. "It's a big deal to me. Listen, there's something I need you to do for me." That threw me for a loop. "All right," I said. "Be on the lookout for a little pink snake." "A what?" "You'll know it when you see it. Just do that for me." "All right, sweetheart. I love you. Have a wonderful day." She hung up on me. I finished up work that day as best I could. I was still reeling, of course. Maybe I was going crazy. I took my normal route home. It's a little walk to the bus station from my building, and I do pass through some dumpster areas around the city, but it's nothing dangerous or anything. In the corner of my eye, I noticed something sticking out from under one of the trash bags. It was long and ropey and beaded with magenta sequins. It caught my attention because for a brief moment in the animal center of my brain, I mistook it for a pink snake. I defied all my instincts and approached the disgusting pile of bags. I pulled the rope out. It was a keychain, it looked like, and at the end there was a set of keys and a small Hello Kitty wallet. There was no ID and no credit cards or anything that could have helped me find the original owner. The only contents of the wallet were $600 cash. That was more than enough to help me meet this month's rent. I pocketed the money and silently thanked my grandma. I was about to leave when I heard a small rustling sound in the alley behind the bags, a tiny little muffled cry I wouldn't have heard otherwise. Upon investigation, I discovered a teeny tiny little kitten who had her front half stuck in a drain pipe. She was little and skinny, like she hadn't eaten in forever. She couldn't get a grip on the pipe and was lodged up in it. I imagine she would have drowned if I hadn't come to save her. I helped wriggle her out of there. I took her home and named her Alexis, which was my grandma's middle name. I never would have found her without my grandma's hint. A few weeks passed and I didn't get another call from my grandma. I didn't mind. 2 calls from beyond the grave are more than I was ever expecting. Plus, I had a brand new little pal who followed me around the apartment. 4 weeks passed before I got another call. "Hey, a kiddo," my grandma said. "Hi, Grandma," I replied excitedly. "I'm in the middle of making dinner. Mushroom omelet. Your recipe. You have to marinate the mushrooms first," she instructed. "Did you?"